This is something I had to address today. I don't know what's up with this video here. Fucking video sucks. I don't know what's up with this video here. I have to turn the volume up because I was so slow. I was somebody up with this video thing. I want to apologize for that, man. I ain't mean to do that this shit, man. It's just fucking up. It's a shitty week. You gotta go pull on anything else that you can put on, man. Don't who the fuck we're on today's day. Man, I gotta go plug up that Western Coleman. I ain't much getting a chance to plug this shit.
How long? The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. How long? The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. Radio auxiliary input mode.
I gotta get to the settings. I gotta go put the I gotta go put I gotta pair the speaker. Nah, they ain't connected to Drew Curtis Wales. They ain't connected to Drew Curtis Wales Mac 2 or iMac 2, whatever. I gotta find it to connect this thing. Oh, what else going on? Hold on.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
I gotta go pair this up.
Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Okay, good job. Good job. So I have to go connect this speaker too, because the only way we have to do is address these type of things. When yeah, I'm sorry about that. The first video I did on this new PC here, yeah, it started crapping out. It started crapping out yesterday, but the other video that I did on with me playing Call of Duty. It never even crap out. It never even crap out to begin with. It never crapped out to begin with. That's everything that I had to address to this point. Uh, I was supposed to have my sister help me, you know, get this old PC and the old PC and the monitor to the Uber. She didn't get a chance to get me to do it. I was already like I just got up. Just got up earlier. There's the things that really happen next. What went on next? What went on next? Some things just don't even go the way it's supposed to go. Slow blow or something. Yeah, slow blow, whatever. It sucked a little. It sucked a little. Some shit didn't even bother work. Oh, yeah. Cut it down. I know it's gonna get so out of range. I got the Bluetooth speaker connected. I already got the Bluetooth speaker connected, so I gotta find where I had to connect this thing at. See, I gotta raise this speaker up a little bit. I gotta raise it up a little bit. I'll throw this in the garbage, man. Throw the other half in. Yeah. The speaker does work for everybody else, man. So dump it there. There's a lot of things to speak on besides that. We explained to y'all about what happened with last Saturday's live stream here. Last Saturday's live stream was completely a thing to begin with, but I mean, I seen the stream I did, and one thing is, mixtape was a little, uh, when Valentino played that the rap phenomenon part two mixtape album. I think it was from DJ Blad and Dirty Harry and DJ Green Lantern. All of a sudden, you look through the back of the thing, back of the cover. All you see is DJ Blad and Dirty Harry, not Dirty Harry, not Green Lantern. DJ Blad and Dirty Harry's phone numbers. They got they got shown through the back of the motherfucking cover. Those are the back of the cover. Those are the back of the cover. And their phone numbers were all shown on there, and I don't know why they got shown. Numbers got shown on the numbers were shown on the back of the album. It says it says for promotional use. Periodically it says for promotional use. Why does it say for promotional use? The other mixtape albums they had with Nas and that and Trick Daddy, they all had that promotional use uh disclaimer on them. The mixtape that was for Lil Wayne, they had that promotional use thing on them. It has that promotional use feeling to it. I didn't even know they had that promotional use thing to it. March the third now. We're in the month of March. That I didn't even know. I forgot about it. Had to connect this Bluetooth speaker for a reason, so I had to make sure it was all legit. You know what, man? You know what, man? Let me go turn off the Bluetooth speaker because it's already connected. But I couldn't even couldn't hear myself talk to it. Now I can talk now. All right, I can speak now. I can really talk now. So the thing about Vlad stealing unreleased material. They stole some unreleased. He stole some unreleased material. Uh, unreleased materials like acapellas and you know choruses and all that. They got unreleased Tupac recordings. That was from like 1993 all the way through 1994, I think. It's coming from. You don't know where it's coming from. It came from some unreleased albums that was from Tupac. I think it was completely not even shown to the public that it's supposed to be shown to the public, but it got released in the 2000s and 2010s. I'm not gonna smoke the weed that was already in that cigar pouch. So I'll go outside and smoke it anyway while I'm on the road. Let me go check my sister's coming back. Let me go check and see if my sister's coming back. I'll be right on back. I'll be right back. I gotta check see if my sister's is home. Let me go check. Couldn't even bring my name into the black screen like Valentino did with his Discretion TV logo. I had to let it stay on. because I had to bring in this package that that my god nephew had ordered from some other company. Named GOFO. Probably he wants to order himself some more clothes. Even though he's like born in the late 2000s, and he's like 18 years old, and he's he's learning to do things big. His real mother, his mother taught him everything that he knows. But my sister could have taught him more. You know what I'm saying? My sister does not like to be run over and being pushed to the side like that. She ain't liking that. She ain't going for that. But Harold is not even an adult. He's like a teenager. He's a teenager. Some teenagers like to be in the game. I mean, some young cats like them like to smoke weed. And get blazed and blitz whatever. Me, I'm a I've been smoking blunts. I've been smoking blunts ever since the 2010s. So that's the easy thing. I've been smoking a cigarette back in the early 2000s, and nobody else even know the story behind it. No doubt. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. I'm telling to everybody, bro. Still real to come. You know what I'm saying? People already been learning this for a long time. I've been knowing to do other things. People are not trying to throw themselves in the bus under the bus because they wanted to get into the lifestyle that they were in. People are not trying to get back into the graces of what other people are doing next. They're not trying to jump into that shit. This is not what they do here. They're ready to go. They're ready to put things under some sort of perspective. They're not trying to jump in and say, oh, they felt that they wanted something to be done. They wanted something to be done because they wanted to get into things. That's where that's where their friends and family are jumping in. Family members are not well, family members are already family members. They like the support system for people. You know what I'm saying? People way they're a little younger. You know what I'm saying? 16, 17, 18, and all. They're young kids. Their support system is their families, their parents, their aunties, their uncles, and everything else, and everybody else that these young kids need is their support system. Grandparents, great aunties, great uncles, and all of them. They're like the support system. My only support system is my aunties and uncles. They're like the support system. They're like the support system of mine. When you need that support system, once you need that support system, you're ready to go into when you need that support system, they're ready to support you. Anything you want something from them, they'll get it for you. For me, if I wanted something, you know what I mean, like this all in one PC here, I got that mug. I got that mug already, like previous Sunday. So couldn't even open it until I had to open it up yesterday. So I had to put it all together yesterday. You gotta get that proof. You gotta get that proof. You gotta get everything that belonged to other people that they didn't even get the job done. They got it done. They got it done. They got it made or something. So they have everything that's already been sent to them. Nobody's at fault for it. Nobody's at fault. Nobody is at greater blame for it. Still working on that Patrice O'Neal live show. That I'm still working on that soon. See, this all-in-one PC. This thing is not like the previous PC that I have. This thing doesn't do no crashing. This PC here, this all-in-one PC from Hewlett Packard. From Hewlett Packard, they don't do crashes. They don't do stupid bullshit ass restarts. What get to? See, they don't do restarts. See, see, they don't do stupid bullshit restarts. They don't do none of that. This all-in-one PC here, this monitor here, this this keyboard here. The keyboard's wireless, so the mouse here is wireless. See, you don't. In other words, you don't need a motherboard to fuck up what you were doing live on camera. We're gonna see what they're talking about. It's one current temperature. Okay, it was already it's already cloudy, and then it's about to rain 1% for 4 or 5 p.m. and stop raining. At least they don't have no rain in the news. Okay, something about Bad Bunny. Yeah, something about a young child actor who dies at the age of 15 after a shooting incident at his home. Uh, yeah, I'm not gonna smoke the weed that little ounce of weed that was in that cigar pouch that I found that I already found. I'm not gonna smoke it, and I ain't gonna smoke it indoors. I'm gonna leave outside. I'm gonna leave the house with the cigar pouch with the some weed that was rolled up. I had to cover it with somebody else's personal with a little piece of somebody's personal documents. So I'm now smoking a blunt. So yeah, my sister is fed up with all this other shit. See, the week a couple of days ago, my sister had to take my 6-year old niece to school, and all of a sudden the school officials they already smelled marijuana on them. They smelled it on they smelled them, so she had to play it off. I gotta get my sister back in here. I gotta get my sister back in here. Hold on for a minute. I had to make sure. Oh, what's that axe still doing that? Oh, stop put out. That part force fire. Oh man. Uh, only you can. Only you. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna do this like the Smokey the Bear commercial. They already done all those years ago. Only you can prevent forest fires. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta do this during this. I gotta do this during this show. Gotta make it look more stronger. Gotta make it look more stronger than the other one. What's wrong this time? It's not doing its job for some reasons. It's not doing its job for a reason because they have to do something for reasons. Uh, okay, back to the whole entire thing with DJ Blacks on the unreleased music. It's like the struggle continues. Doug's get lonely too, and all this other unreleased music that they have that Blad that stole. Yeah, Suge, Suge had mentioned that Blad had stolen some unreleased material that was that was coming from that was belonged to Interscope. Like the struggle continues and the thugs get lonely too song and you know yeah other songs that's supposed I got a bunch of other songs. They try to mix some other songs that was from All Eyes on Me and the Don Columinati Seventh Day Theory, and they mix it with other people's music. They mix the vocals with other people's music. See, Vlad had to put out had to go show it off. Like see, you have DJ Vlad. He had his phone number. Well, go to it right now. Yeah, Vladislav. Yes, his real name is Vladislav Lyubovny. Lyubovny. Yeah, he's born in June 28th, 1973. Yeah, we'll find this number. Yeah, I'll find this number. This number. Yeah, his cell phone number was already been seen on the back of the Tupac rap phenomenon part two mixtape. Let me see. Oh, this is his house number. Oh, this is house number. I don't even see his cell phone number. I don't even see his cell phone number. That was the back of that cover. And Blad that Blad this one with what Valentino was showing the viewers. Let me find this. Let me find Tupac rap phenomenon. Damn, Lil Jon is losing his son. That's rap phenomenon. See, we'll show you the image right here. See, this is all this is all 30 tracks that came from the album. It has the intro here, Revolution, there's fight music, Homeboys, Guns on My Side, Two Glocks, Baby Don't Cry, Hold Up, Bomb Ass Pussy, Riders and Punks, I'm a Rider, if you really wanted. Me Against the World. They had one with Bun B and Brooklyn. They had some stuff there. It was from Left Eye, Big Pun, the two people that passed away. One of those guys that passed away, DMX. You know, uh, Bounty Bounty Killer Wayne Marshall. They had Butch Cassidy, but they got Busta Rhymes, Jada Kiss, Exhibit. You know what I mean? They had one with Scarface. They had one with Jodeci. Uh, had John B on there, Nappy Roots, and they had this other shit. They had the numbers right here. It says it has DJ Blad's. There's his cell phone number. It says 186. It says 866-242-3631. And he got Dirty Harry. His cell phone number it was called. It was 917-388-6657. And and he got DJ Green Lantern and then his website. This is from Rap Phenomenon Part 2 here. See, all this other stuff was made of stolen unreleased songs. That was from Tupac Shakur. That was from the likes of Interscope and likes of Interscope Records. Like that's for the like that's from the likes of Interscope Records. Yeah, Interscope Records. Which was ran by the likes of Ted Fields, Tom Wally, and Jimmy Iovine. But this was before it became merged with Geffen. So see, let me explain to you. Uh, DJ Blad, this guy is this guy is making a killing, and he built his empire off of stolen material, stolen Tupac material. Why are you making a killing and you making a an empire off a stolen Tupac Shakur um, recordings, old recordings? That type of thing would get a person caught. You know, even though it was called the Pirate Act, the Pirate Act that Valentino was trying to tell us in his live show here. He told us that there was a Pirate Act. That means that means you're pirating music. That means you're pirating music. That means you're gonna be faced with a fine or you go do a couple years in prison for pirating uh, unreleased, unlicensed music. That could be at least like it's like against the law to pirate some sort of raw material. Some things that you don't just do. You just don't pirate those type of raw music recordings and all that. Marion Marion Knight Jr., who's also known as SUGE, Shug. Shug have already mentioned about what that man is doing with all the unreleased material of Tupac. See, I already did something good because I had to like see, and I'm responsible for doing two live shows based off of him interviewing the late Gangsta Boo, Lola Mitchell. Okay, I did that shit in 2023. I did that shit. For Vlad, I did this to him. I did this to him. He ain't even mad at me for it. He just he just he ain't much even worried about that. So he ain't get ready to stop me from doing what I do. But I do what I have to do because as a man, I had to grab some little, some material. Anybody can grab material. Anybody can grab some material. You can grab some material too. That scene here, I didn't even know that. I mean, part three of I Got Five on it from from 2020, man. I did not know this happened. See, man, Arnie, who was portrayed by some Mexican dude, he he calls he ends up calling the cops before he pulls out the 12 gauge, and he got these idiots, he got these clowns surrounded. He got this dumbass magician, uh who was dressed who was disguised himself as an FBI agent. Then this crooked cop. So Arnie told that Arnie told this Poppins guy to to uncuff his friends. They're that weed store that was owned by what is this guy named Barney Bumble, who was portrayed by Chris Angelo. Anybody remember him? Yeah, he played that character, bro. So Arnie had already saved his friends from some cat named Tommy Boy who's disguised himself as the FBI agent, and this crooked cop. He is this corrupt, disgraced cop who was out of jail. Yeah, they went I mean, they went unmasked. These three guys. I think there was this Poppins dude. they got this they got this idiot who's working as a mall cop when you seen on the very first I Got Five on its film. They had to unmask this dude named yeah, they unmasked this dude named Tommy Boy. Like, yo, they doing some Scooby Doo shit. So Arnie had saved them. He saved his friends. And then that's why after Arnie had called the cops. After he saw the red car that was parked outside the of the that building. See, I mean, I got fucked up with the car name, with the car color. It's wrong color. It was a dark colored Cadillac. I think those three women. I think they drove that car They drove that car to go get Dolomite out of jail, so it was a scene from Dolomite. So when Dolomite comes out of jail with that suit, one of them women hand him a suit, you know. So so Dolomite had to take off the suit that he came out of the prison with. He puts on that suit that one of the women are given to him from the car, and Dolomite had to do something with that suit that he came out of. He came out of jail with. You know he did that. You know what Dolomite did that suit? He took that suit that he came out of the prison with, took and threw it at the cop. He threw it at the well, not the cop, but the prison guard. He threw it at the prison guard. Yo, he ain't about to say catch. But Rudolph Frank Moore, he was talented at his work as an actor and a comedian and a musician. He did all that. All that came from the singing. So so the women they put Dolomite in that dark colored Cadillac, and then they just they pulled away from the facility, and then they get chased by a yellow Cadillac with two or three other guys that was in it. So they pulled over to the side, and they just Dolomite pulled out the assault rifle. He always told him dance. So shooting up that assault rifle almost looked like a super of an AK. Shooting at him and skid on the ground and told that dude to dance. Yeah, yeah, beat up some dudes. Women, they beat up some dudes. The other dude got this other dude, and he just chopped his dick and his balls off. So yeah, they did though. But I put that aside here and see. Let's explain this. Right after on the I got five on it three the movie. Let's get back to that. After Arnie had called the cops on these three guys who already got released from jail. There's I mean, the two guys who got released from jail. You got this magician who was portrayed by Todd Bridges' brother, uh, James Bridges Jr. Uh, this disgraced former security officer. Uh, yeah, they called the cops on them, and then called this guy who named Tommy Boy, who went to pick those dudes up from jail. Now those three got busted again, so they sent them back to jail. So Arnie had already saved these dudes already. He saved his friends. Right? He saved his friends. After all this shit with Barney Bumble coming out the church with the priest uniform. And then all of a sudden, Arnie's chilling with Jimmy and them. Arnie is chilling with Jimmy, the other guy. He chills with his friends at Barney Bumble's weed store, and all of a sudden, here comes Barney Bumble, the guy who ran the weed show, the weed shop or weed store where he's running. Yeah, the owner of that weed store, he just came back from the church. He just left the church and then comes back to his weed store to go visit the guys who are working for him. So working for him. Including the guy right there who's already been, yeah, yeah, with yeah, Arnie was already like, damn. He has a cousin who wants to chill in that bedroom and start rolling up the weed and all that. In the beginning of the movie, Arnie walks in on him. But there's more things to see in that film than meets the other one. So when when Arnie and his friends are already chilling at the weed store upstairs, here comes the owner of the weed store, Barney Bumble, returns uh, after he was through with being the priest. He came back and he came back in that priest uniform. But the movie just ended without a hitch anyway. But Jose Cuevas, rest in peace. He's the guy that directed the film. The three sequels to that film. The I Got Five on it film. He he's one that did it. He's one that made that film more and more prestige and more known. But rest in peace to him, because he's the one that directed the film. Without him, that movie is not going to be successful as it once was now. But it did in 2020, the last time they did that film. It was prior to the COVID-19 pandemic. So those before COVID-19 or after COVID-19, I don't even know. It's a film about the end of stream. I make sure I don't even crap out just like the first one that I just did yesterday. Let's see if I can finish this stream.